All right, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory. It goes to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, brakathum to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. In today's video, it's going to be called YAHAWASHI Requires Sacrifice. And one thing you see throughout the scriptures is men that had to, forsake things, men that had to give things up, and as a sign of faith to YAHAWASHI, man. The first example, that comes to mind is Abraham and Isaac, because the Most High required Abraham to give up his first begotten son, his son through Sarah, which was his favorite, because the Most High knew it was his favorite. And Most High had already proven Abraham's faith by having him move out from the land of Ur. But in an attempt to see where this man's faith was, he told him to sacrifice his own son, and which Abraham, he didn't actually go through it, but he he did everything but kill him. He prepared the sacrifice and everything. When YAHAWASHI ran to Peter, he told him to forsake all that he had, man, in which Peter did. So apply that to us in these days. YAHAWASHI is going to require something. Something's going to be required of you to show your faith, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a job, whether it be a habit, whatever it is, man. Because at the end of the day, like Paul said, he counted all things dung to receive the love of YAHAWASHI, man. And we all know that, losing things and, not being around things is a change. But YAHAWASHI is molding us into a new creature. He's molding us into one that, follows the Lamb whithersoever they goeth. Regardless of what you have to lose, no matter what you have to give up. Because when we become pilgrims on the earth, there's a lot of things that we have to walk away from. You know what I'm saying? You have to walk away from your bed, walk away from the area you knew best. But your faith is what keeps you going. Your faith is what motivates you to make those decisions. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. So if the Most High gives you a heavy portion, if the Most High gives you a lot in this earth, he's going to require something back. He's going to require you to show that you are faithful. He's going to require you to show that you believe and that you trust the will of the Most High. Because a lot of times the will of the Most High doesn't correlate with what we want to do. It doesn't correlate with what you think the situation should go down. But you show yourself faithful by putting your personal thoughts, feelings, and emotions to a side and following the will. See what I'm saying? Let's read that again. Luke 12, verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? So let's move forward to Matthew chapter 19, verse 28. And this is a lesson through the spirit, because every brother, one way or another, has, given up something, has sacrificed something. Some brothers more than others, but those sacrifices are accounted in heaven. Those sacrifices are remembered in the eyes of YAHAWASHI. This is Matthew 19 verse 28. And YAHAWASHI said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So following YAHAWASHI obviously is going to come with loss. Obviously you're going to lose things, you're going to have to sacrifice things, but you're going to receive that tenfold. We don't do this thing without expectation of a reward, and that's what Peter was asking. Let's read it. Let's read the verse 27, Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? So Peter's asking, what do we do all this for? Peter had a wife and children, and he just walked away from all of it. So he's expecting something in return, the same way you should. Any right person in their mind who devotes so much time to this truth, doing videos, fellowshipping with brothers, going out to the highways and byways. Obviously we do it out of love first, but hey, it's still labor, it's still work at the end of the day. So you should expect compensation. Now the compensation isn't going to come as quickly as you think. We obviously hasten the day, but it's not going to come on your timeline when you're expecting it. But once again, your faith has to kick in and know that there's a reward for the sacrifices that you have to make in this life. It says, let's read 28 again. And YAHAWASHI said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So not only are you going to get the things back that you have forsaken, but you're going to receive everlasting life as well, to enjoy those things for eternity, man. To enjoy those things as long as you determine to, man. You see, so in the moment, giving up a situation, giving up a relationship, losing things, losing objects. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. It's you definitely get pissed off, but what should be in the back of your mind is the recompense, is the compensation, and most importantly is the growth in faith that you receive by doing those things. You see, this is Luke chapter 14 verse 28. And it says, Luke chapter 14 verse 27, and whosoever did not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intended to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it, lest happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. Right? So when you come into the truth, one thing brothers tell you is that you're gonna catch hell. Elder Manatazakba did the video. This truth will kick your ass, man. And that's one thing you have to consider before putting your hand to this plow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna experience bad times. You're gonna experience things that piss you off. You're gonna experience losses. You see what I'm saying? But this is what we signed up for, to be counted worthy as acceptable men in the eyes of YAHAWASHI. says, less happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. Right. This man signed up for this one thing, but got caught up over, not wanting to let this aspect of the world go, whatever it may be. You see what I'm saying? But it said, or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulted whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Or else while the other yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassage and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple. So that doesn't mean that you're going to give away all your possessions just so you can be accepted of YAHAWASHI. No. What that means is that you have to be willing to let things go so that you can be called a disciple of YAHAWASHI, so that you can move forward in the spirit, without a distraction or without the burden, you know what I'm saying, or without the headache, man. Because at the end of the day, we in the last days, man. You want to have as least attachments to this world as possible. That's what brothers been preaching. So if you gotta leave at a drop of a dime, if they got your face on the news, you might not have the ability to go home and pack clothes, to go home and kiss your old lady goodbye and tell her you love her, man. You know what I'm saying? You just have to, hey, like YAHAWASHI required of Peter, forsake all and follow him, man. But with that, Lord willing, this edifying, all praises, honor, and glory, it goes to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of great millstone. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, break a thumbs, no flex, shalom.